Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
My name is Darren.
Yeah, I'm
And
Graham.
I have been to the cinema to see a film that you did not bother to see. I don't know why. It is called Miss Sloan.
Miss Sloan.
Yeah, Miss Sloan.
That's from that one, isn't it? From the show from the 70s. Hello, Miss Sloan.
Mrs. Slocum.
Mrs. Slocum.
Yeah, from Are You Being Served?
Are you being served, Mrs. Slocum?
Hanging out with you is like hanging out with an old person. You have to work out what obscure ancient reference they're trying to make, and then you can correct them on it.
Mrs. Slocum, Mr. Peacock.
All right.
That's what she says.
Weirdo. Do you know about the film Mrs. Sloan? Look, you scared the dog. Tell us what you think Mrs. Sloan is about.
Mrs. Sloan sounds like she's a receptionist or a typist, in fact. Back in the
What a fucking sexist.
well, it sounds like it's back in the day, and they didn't really give
No, it's set in
the
like
women type them.
the modern day. It's Jessica Chastain plays a lobbyist.
Get hands off my lobby girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she plays a lobbyist.
What do you mean, a lobbyist?
You know, like the people.
She
that-
lobbies for politicians to do things.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
a
okay.
lobbyist is.
Like
Correct.
like a protester.
Like a lobbyist.
Okay.
Like a lobbyist.
Is that something you can make money off? Because I could do that
She
a lot.
does. Yeah. No, you couldn't. Are you fucking kidding me? How are you gonna do it?
Stand there and I'll have a sign.
You don't even dress yourself. How are you gonna make somebody else do something?
Well, that's how I get.
Oh,
that's how I
see.
get people to dress
Lobbied
myself.
your girlfriend over the years. Lobbied / broken down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's how you do it, that's how you do it, isn't it?
Anyway, so
Winner.
she is asked at the beginning of the movie to work for her company, which obviously she's meant to do, and they're like, "We want you to get women into guns because so far they're like the one voter that we can't get."
All right.
And she literally laughs in their
Is it
face.
the NRA by any chance?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she goes to work for a rival company. Not that she cares, but
A rifle company.
rival company.
Rival company.
Run by Mark Strong to sort of try
Marxist strong.
Mark Strong to try and get sort of controls on guns, not to ban them, but so that you can't just get
Gun
one.
control is that's the whole. It's a very hot topic right now. Oh, so it is a recent. I keep thinking of the 70s.
Don't know why. Don't know
It's a
why.
very recent film.
Is it set in recent times?
Yeah.
Or was it released recently?
No, is it a recent film?
Yes to both answers.
Okay.
Is the answer.
Well, you were getting pedantic.
Well, yeah.
So Mark Strong.
Yeah, that was the end of the story. That was
Oh,
the setup.
okay.
And then it's
So
about
is that
her.
spoiler? That's the end.
Well, no, the end
She
is.
gets to go work for another company that.
No, the
fights
end is an
the NRA.
interesting point.
Do they fight the NRA?
Yeah, that's who they're fighting throughout the whole movie.
Yeah. So they are lobbying, but against the NRA.
Well, they're
Instead
both
of for.
Yeah, they're both lobbying people for alternate
Yeah, I
points.
could have wrote this all.
If you could, you would have. If you were the writer of Miss Sloan, you'd have written Miss Sloan.
Mrs. Sloan.
Miss Sloan.
Oh, fuck.
So it's very good. I really
Oh, I
enjoyed
didn't
it.
ask, did I? Did you like it?
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
It got like kind of middling reviews, like 3 stars in most places, but I really enjoyed it.
2 stars?
I'd have gone for 4 personally.
Did anybody give it 2 stars?
I'm sure somebody did.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, no, I mean, okay, the downsides.
Did you say 4 stars?
I would have given it 4, yeah.
Well, you like Mark Strong, do you? And the lady, what's her name?
Jessica Chastain.
Jessica Chastain.
Yeah, she always plays strong bitches. Or women.
Oh dear.
Like,
Oh dear.
there's the wife in A Most Violent Year. There's, what's the other one she's in where she's a super strong woman? Well, this one, obviously. That's 2. There's a really famous third one. What's
Jurassic World.
No, that's the other one. That's Ron
Dallas
Howard's
Howard.
daughter, yeah. Oh, God, what the hell has she been in?
She's in Mama.
Yeah, and she's not exactly, like, motherly
No,
in
no,
that. That's the point.
That's the whole point. Is he's
There's something
more
else where she's played, like, a business-type woman. A Most Violent Year.
Oh, hang on. It's the one where they're after Osama bin Laden.
Yes, Zero Dark 30.
That's the one,
Where
yeah.
she's even teamed with Mark Strong. Yeah, she always plays strong, determined women who don't really have any interest in anything except what their main goal in life is.
Yeah.
They don't really care who they tread over to get it.
And she plays that very well here.
She does, yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
really good. So the downside is that everyone kind of shouts at everyone. Nobody can just say, I don't agree with you. Everyone
yeah.
screams everything.
America.
And it kind of plays itself off as like a really what do they call them? Like what Spotlight? How would you describe that? Like a procedural kind of film, but then it kind of turns into a thriller. There's a few kind of contrived moments and a few like obviously unbelievable but thrillery moments that I thought really, really good. They worked as a thriller.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
In what way? So it's meant to be set in like the real world.
Yeah, you
Does
stuff
this
that are
kind of-
convenient to the plot.
Does this extend beyond reality?
Well, I don't mean
So
fucking
you
aliens
need a
coming down and
suspension of
probing
belief.
people. I mean just stuff that happens a bit conveniently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't really say any more than that without spoiling things.
That's a shame.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's one of those where famous people just keep popping up. Like John
that's a good
Lithgow
one.
plays a judge in it, and
Everybody likes John Lithgow.
everyone likes Mark Strong. We have a dildo named after him.
Playing with it today, in fact, weren't we?
We were. You put it on your head. I didn't notice the difference. That's a true story.
It is a true story. You did notice the difference.
I did notice. It's got that guy in from A Serious Man. You know, the main character, whatever his name is.
Don't know his name, but I like him.
Michael Stoltzberg.
That sounds very, very xenophobic.
Why is that xenophobic?
That's not really his name, is it?
I think it's close to that.
Okay, fine, I'll let you off. Maybe I was the xenophobe.
Maybe. So yeah, so it's really good. I really enjoyed it.
Did it make you think?
Yeah, it's one of those films that, because it has some really clunky but cheesy monologues in there where it's like, this is bad and this shouldn't be happening and the system, rewards the rotten. And you think like, oh, nobody talks like that, but I'm getting very riled up.
yeah.
Like
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Yeah.
I agree that this is not believable, but I also think that I agree with it all, and that if you know how like when we went to see Les Mis, they were handing out tissues in case you had a wank or something.
It's in case you were crying, Darren. It was a
Anne
sad
Hathaway
story.
played a grotty prosy.
And then she lost her teeth and died. Not
she-
for that reason. It's not like the tooth fairy collected her death.
Well, whatever.
Whatever.
They were
anyway.
handing tissues out, weren't they?
They were.
If they handed out like pitchforks and stuff at the end of this movie, I'd go and start smashing things.
Like The Big Short.
It made me feel like The Big Short.
Oh, and Spotlight. In fact, you gave an example of that earlier.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, better films to compare it to would be like, I don't know, Michael Clayton or Michael Mann's The Insider.
Not seen him. Inside
You have
Man.
seen the fucking Insider?
The
I
Inside
showed
Man.
it you.
With Clive Warren.
Clive Owen. No,
Why did you
The Insider, as in the one about the tobacco industry with a fat Russell Crowe and Al
Matchstick
Pacino.
Man.
No, that's Nicolas Cage as a conman. The Insider, the one where Russell Crowe plays an ex-tobaccoist and he's like trying to bring the industry down, and Al Pacino plays a media guy who's trying to protect him, but then yeah, it's
I
basically.
think so. And they walk around.
It's like a dumb person's version of The Insider,
Oh, right,
but it's
okay.
still really good.
Is this where they got a camera at the end and they're following him around the
Spoilers.
street? Is that the one?
They've got a
Camera at the
camera
end.
at the end.
And they follow him around the streets and they
Probably.
can't shoot him and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Probably. Is it Russell Crowe? Does he look fat with grey hair?
I think
Big
so.
glasses? Yeah. It's
Oh
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
he
one.
starts to get power. It's a brilliant movie.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
I think that might be Michael Mann's masterpiece. Everyone says Heat, but I think
It is Heat.
I
Obviously,
think
it's
The
Heat.
Insider. But Heat is such an easy movie
Heat's-
to make brilliant.
Yeah,
You've got
no,
De Niro
but it is
Pacino
brilliant.
shooting things. I know. But The
Val
Insider
Kilmer.
is. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Old man's Aaron Eckhart. Whereas The Insider is really interesting, despite not being about as flashy a subject. Anyway, so this isn't as good as that.
What's it called?
Which
This one though.
Miss Sloan.
Miss Sloan.
She obviously plays Miss Sloan.
Why don't they say like women versus the NRA kind of thing?
Because
You know
it's
what I
not
mean?
women versus the NRA. It's
Kind
a woman and her gender. I
Yeah,
suppose
well,
is to a degree
Yeah,
irrelevant.
exactly. Yeah. No. It's not irrelevant because
Why?
the whole point was that she was offended by the fact that they wanted her to
She
lobby
wasn't
against something.
It wasn't offended. She was
lobby
offended.
on behalf of.
She was offended because she didn't want to lobby for guns.
Yeah,
not because
exactly.
it was on trying to recruit women.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It
You
wasn't.
just said. You said the first thing you said to me was that.
Yeah,
she
no,
was
they
trying
wanted
to get
her. Yeah, but she didn't
women
laugh at
on
them.
side.
Yeah, but
She
she
wanted
didn't
the
laugh
women's
at them.
vote.
Yes, but she
I
didn't
didn't
laugh at
at
them.
them. I never said anybody laughed.
Well, I did. I said she laughed in their face when they asked her to do that. She didn't laugh in their face because they wanted her to recruit women. She laughed in their face because they wanted her to make people like guns, to include to.
But that is how they work. That's how they do it. They've
What are you
got
talking
kids.
about?
They got like 12-year-olds who
I know,
like
what-
guns.
What is your point
What's
here?
your point? I'm saying Miss Sloan
My point is
sounds
that
like
her
a
gender is
70s
irrelevant,
receptionist.
whereas you're saying her gender is relevant.
I'm saying for the marketing of the film, it doesn't sound like Miss Sloan is a very intriguing kind
Title.
of concept. Yeah,
We could say that about
you
loads
don't
of films
judge
with
it. Yeah,
boring films.
I know, but you wouldn't.
But what's your point?
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay, so your point is it's got a boring title and therefore...
If you didn't know who Macbeth was or Lady Macbeth, you wouldn't go and see a film called Lady Macbeth.
If you don't know who those two are, I don't think you're going to see anything at the cinema, are you? Unless that's where you go to fucking do drug deals and give blowjobs. So it has a boring title and therefore what? Is that the end of your sentence? It just has a boring title.
I'm just saying, yeah. It should have been called like Women versus the NRA.
But no, because it's not about women versus
All right,
the NRA.
a woman versus the NRA.
But it's irrelevant
Miss
that she's
Sloan
a woman.
versus the NRA.
Right,
Just
call
call
it-
her Miss Sloan then.
Yeah, there you
Fine.
go. There you go.
Fine.
But it's not really about the NRA either. That's just the subject they chose. It's about the way the system is corrupt and
Which
about
system?
the government
industry.
the system of government.
Oh, in
and
general,
the way that
across the
you know
board.
it's about
Current government.
Yes, about government in general, about the
Trump.
system of government in general, about the system of fucking government in general. The way that the politicians that do well are the ones that look out for themselves, and not the ones that are particularly, impassioned on a subject. About the ones that flip flop between what's popular, as opposed to standing up for what's right.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that.
Yeah, it's good. It kind of reminded me of the Ides of March as well, George Clooney movie. Well,
Have I seen
my
that?
fault.
No.
I haven't shown it, and therefore no, you have not seen it. But you should, because it's quite good.
Okay.
It's not his best film that he's directed, but it's a pretty good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who?
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
Good
Is
Night,
he in
Good
it?
Luck is the best one. Yes, he plays the president. Yes, or
Of course he does.
the man that wants to be president. Anyway, bye everyone.